Hello all, welcome back to Answer Writing Initiative at 9 p.m. I'm Guna Mathivanan from Offices IAS Academy. Friends, I'm coming up with an exclusive current affairs program targeting 2024 prelims as well as mains. I have given the information here. If you are interested, we can go through and call to the number given here. Right. So coming to the question. So the question is about critical minerals. Introduce the concept of critical minerals. Before that, if you are watching this video for the first time, if you are new to this initiative, please watch my first video in this answer writing playlist so that you'll get to know how to participate in this initiative. This initiative is open to all, anybody can participate. Introduce the concept of critical minerals. Examine the strategic importance of critical minerals for India's economic growth as well as technological advancement. So, four items: critical minerals, strategic importance for economic growth and technological advancement. This is what you are going to write. 10 marker, 150 words. First, let me briefly explain about this critical minerals. Very simple topic. We are going to present a simple answer. Critical minerals, as the name says, these minerals are very critical, very important. Be it electronics, be it semiconductors, be it electric vehicles, be it aerospace, be it drone technology, be it computers, be it renewable energy, be it solar energy, or everything, this critical minerals becomes very crucial. There is no universal definition for critical minerals. Remember, there is no universal definition. This is critical in nature. See, these minerals are not available in every country. It is available in specific geographic locations. For example, see, we find good amount of critical minerals in Chile, in Indonesia, in Congo, in China, in Australia, in South Africa. These are the countries which has higher amount of critical minerals. Mere possession of critical minerals alone will not be sufficient. We need to extract that minerals, we have to process it, and then we have to use it in value addition process to come up with various products. So mere possession alone is not sufficient. At the same time, what I'm trying to convey is not every country is having these essential minerals. Very few countries are possessing, in which also it is this China. It is this China. They are having huge processing capacity. They are world number one in processing this critical minerals. Today, these minerals in this new age technology, in this digital era, these minerals becomes imperative. If there is some shortage or if there is some disruption in the supplies of these minerals, assume that China is stopping the export of these processed minerals, then there will be a disruption in the supply chain. When there is a disruption in the supply chain, when other countries, let's say when India, USA, UK, when they are not able to receive these critical minerals, then we cannot develop the said technologies I was mentioning about drone, electronics, semiconductors, electric vehicles, etc. That cannot be developed. So, ensuring the supplies of these critical minerals becomes imperative for the entire world, also India in particular. Right? Lithium, cobalt, nickel, titanium, all these are examples of critical minerals. Right? So, I have explained about critical minerals, and I have explained about significance. Finally, in the conclusion, you can give some efforts taken by the government to ensure the availability of critical minerals that you can mention and you can conclude. That's all. Very simple, direct answer. Give an idea about what is critical minerals, because question asks you to introduce the concept of critical minerals. What is critical minerals? Where it is used? Where it is located? Where it is being processed? Okay, so give that introduction. Then go for the main aspect, the importance in the economic growth and technological advancement. See, government of India has a target of achieving $1 trillion economy through the digital part. Through digital economy, government wants to have $1 trillion share in the GDP by 2030. So digital economy, that is all the digital, the electronics, semiconductors, everything depends on these critical minerals. Right? India is advancing in space related activities. Space economy is huge, $300 billion worth of space economy, in which India wants to inch up its share. India's share is just 3% in space economy. If we want to develop more in space economy, for developing the aerospace sector, drones, satellites, all these critical minerals becomes useful. Defense, right? Defense, this aircrafts, jets, fighter jets, everything needs critical minerals for its development. Innovation, research, for research purposes, for developing new age technologies, we need the support of these critical minerals. It is strategically significant. It helps us to improve economic growth. It helps us to achieve higher job opportunities. Right? Technological advancement. For research, we need critical minerals. Without critical minerals, research and innovation becomes difficult. So all these you list out. Give the introduction, mention about how it is important for manufacturing, how it is important for technologies to achieve $1 trillion economy, for developing this sustainable energy, right? To ensure national security. A substantiate, you have to substantiate. If I'm talking about national security, you mention it is essential for aerospace sector, development of satellite technology, communication networks. See where it is mentioned, where it is being used. Okay, so after giving the strategic importance, you can conclude with the efforts taken by the government. The government has recently come up with this Mines and Minerals Amendment Act, and also government has already set up Khanij Videsh India Limited Kabul. So to ensure the adequate supply of critical minerals, this Kabul will be helpful in offshore in other countries to explore the critical minerals. This Kabul institution will be useful. So government has also come up with a Minerals and Mines Amendment Act 2023 to ensure the supplies of these minerals because it is strategically important for India. So in conclusion, I can mention about the efforts and finally say that for industrialization, innovation, sustainable development, this critical minerals becomes increasingly important. You can finish it. Very simple question, direct, straightforward. If you have some idea about critical minerals, if you have some basic idea, then you can give an intro, give 4 or 5 points of, I mean, the main aspect of the question and give a conclusion. Okay. So, yes, here, so Om Sneha. So, in no particular order, I have arranged the first four question paper, I mean, four answers. So, Om Sneha, yes, you have introduced about critical minerals. Good. You have explained about the strategic importance for green transition, for manufacturing advanced technologies, for ensuring national security, right? So, aerospace, space projects, to reduce the import dependencies, right? So, yes, you have highlighted interesting points, and also critical minerals play a crucial role in achieving net zero carbon emission. Yes, you have mentioned about government's other objectives. Okay, so you have given a reasonably decent answer. Shankara Madhavan. Yes, you have again introduced about critical minerals. Directly, you went to the strategic importance, right? So, critical minerals helps in clean energy. The clean energy helps in electric vehicles. Electric vehicles reduce our oil imports. That way, it is useful to promote our exports, growth in economic sectors, self-reliance, right? Telecommunication, defense technology, electricity generation, and finally, you have given a simple conclusion. Your answer is also good. Kavya, yes, brief in brief introduction. You have started with the fact that in 2023, India has joined the Mineral Security Partnership (MSP). So MSP was the initiative of United States of America. USA, they do not possess good amount of critical minerals. So US and other few countries, they joined hands and they formed a mineral security partnership to ensure good supplies, to ensure supplies of critical minerals without any gaps. So originally India was not a part, but now India is becoming a part. So you are starting with an fact that is good, that shows the significance, importance of critical minerals. Right. So yes, from there you went to the strategic importance. You have explained in which locations it is being used. That is good. Then finally, and again, the only problem with you, I think Kavya, right? Yes, Kavya. The only problem which I see here is your conclusion is not organically linked. You're highlighting the significance, then suddenly it looks like eighth point. India has set up Kabul to ensure consistent supply of critical minerals. Okay, that was not organically linked. That is the only problem which I see in your answer. So, Esther, Ministry of Mines recently released a report on critical minerals that prioritizes minerals essential for various sectors. Okay, but you could have first mentioned about critical minerals, then you could have connected that point with the government's recent report on critical minerals. It's okay. Yes, the economic importance, the supply risk, criticality of minerals, that box illustration is also fine. Then, as usual, you went for the importance. You have also mentioned most of the important, significant points. And again, what Kavya did, the same problem you have done here. The conclusion is not organically linked. That is the only thing, right? Then here, a student has deviated. See, you have explained about critical minerals, great. But why do you come up with so many boxes? All these boxes. Okay, if it is going to be only one answer which you are going to present in mains exam, great. But you have to write 20 answers. You will not have time if you are going to put these many boxes. And here you have explained about the characteristics of critical minerals. The question is not asking about the characteristics. So this part is not required. Okay, why India need critical minerals? List, you have mentioned about list. Why that list is required, that you have explained. Then finally, in economic growth, it is going to favor in following ways. This is the only part which you have addressed. The significance in terms of its economic importance that you have mentioned. But from there, again, you went for the usage, critical minerals, where it is being used, application of critical minerals. So this answer is a complete deviation. Okay. So someone who has written this, you know what I'm conveying. So that is one thing which you could have avoided. There is a complete deviation from the demand of the question. Okay. So others have written well. Today's answer, most of you, yes, I'm actually happy to see that most of the students are able to improve their answer writing. So I hope the initiative is useful. So yes, question for today. Question for today. MSMEs are the growth engines of the Indian economy whose challenges must be addressed to help India achieve its target of $5 trillion economy. MSMEs are the growth engines of the Indian economy whose challenges must be addressed to help India achieve its target of $5 trillion economy, discussed 10 marker. I have already made videos on MSME. Please go and watch the video of MSME to get more idea. Okay. So while writing, first create the thought framework. Understand. Just create thought framework. That will help you to write answer. Okay. Without building that thought framework, if you are going to use your pen, then there will be deviation from the question. Right? Right, friends. I hope this initiative is useful. I hope the discussion was useful. I will see you tomorrow. Till then, bye. Take care. But before that, by now, Israel Palestine video would have been released. So please watch Israel Palestine video as well. It will be useful. So see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.